Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Sam Wright. Brian Allen is away from the desk. 1 week ago, 2 grandparents and an infant died in a home explosion near Fort Pierre, and 2 young boys had suffered serious injuries. Since then, hundreds of thousands of dollars have been raised for the family of Trevor and Kelsey Hupp. The parents were at work at the time of this tragedy. John Gaskins was at one of 3 fundraising events that span the whole state today, and that's our top story at 6 o'clock.
For 2 hours, people of all ages lined up here at Dakota Butcher in Watertown for some burgers and chips. The cost of their lunch? Whatever they were willing to drop in the bucket for a family of people they don't know who live over 3 hours away.
I have children of my own and grandchildren, and it's just devastating to think what happened to them. So when I heard about it, I thought, I'm going to check with a few people and see if they'd want to come out too.
Thank you. Perfect, thank you.
Chad Lammers and his family came from 20 miles away from their farm near Henry. They didn't know the Hupps personally before the tragedy, but knew of them.
We're a rodeo family, so yeah, we stick together.
The loss of a 6-month-old daughter and severe injuries to 2 young boys hit home for Lammers, who brought along his 2 sons, ages 9 and 12.
You're thankful for the little ones you got, and yeah, you got to cherish some moments.
Dakota Butcher Assistant Manager Alyssa Pickard also thought of her own kids when she heard the news.
It's got to be an awful feeling. I felt sad for them, and you know, people can only do so much to help other people, especially if you don't personally know them. And so for me to be a part of this is a great feeling for me.
Dakota Butcher hosted similar free will donation events at their stores in Pierre and Rapid City on Wednesday. In total, nearly 2,000 burgers were consumed, and close to $24,000 was raised for the Hupps.
I think it's wonderful. People are really generous. This town is actually known for its generosity, and I think really the whole state of South Dakota. You hear people help each other out.
And for those who weren't able to stop by for lunch, Dakota Butcher is still glad to accept donations for the family. In Watertown, John Gaskins, Dakota News Now.